The Isaiah Factor Uncensored starts right now.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. News broke today that Missouri City native Travis Scott will be making his return to the stage later this year. It's been less than 6 months since that horrific concert called Astroworld took place at NRG, where 10 people were killed. But take a look at this. There's his name, headlining the Primavera Sound Festival on November 6th. Just a day after the one-year mark of the Astroworld events. Does it seem inappropriate or too damn soon? I asked my guest tonight about Travis Scott's return to the big stage.
There are 10 lives were lost in that Astroworld festival, and I'm most certainly they would like to have some resolution done before he gets back to work. Now, this is going to be in South America, so I think there is some leeway, some pass there. I don't know how people would take it if he did it right here in the country. And this festival is supposed to be hundreds of thousands of people there too. So I understand the man's got to work, he's got to eat, he's got to take care of his family, but if it would seem he would be a little bit more sensitive to the needs of the people and the families who lost loved ones.
But do you think he's at a need for money right now? It's Travis Scott, and he's married to what? What's his wife's name?
He's married to a Kardashian. He's not even married. He's dating a Kardashian. And,
okay, there you go. A Kardashian.
Yeah, one of them.
Right. No, I don't think he's hurting for money. I think it's just maybe, it's what he loves to do. It's his passion. Mm-hmm. And sitting at home idle on his hands, waiting for this to be resolved. It's probably, he probably feels like it's not the best way to spend his time.
Charlie, your thoughts on this? You have a documentary on this coming out Friday. Your thoughts on Travis going back to work?
Travis Scott is a punk. In my opinion, he's a criminal, and this is an absolute disgrace. And I do want to add that he is going to perform in the United States. He's due to perform in Miami on May 7th, which is just 2 days after the 6-month anniversary of the Astroworld atrocity. It's unbelievable what this punk is doing by performing again when you have 10 people dead, 300 others injured, and a boatload of people suffering from PTSD. And I really hope people can come out and watch this documentary, Concert Crush, which opens this Friday at 3 Houston theaters. And all the information is on concertcrushfilm.com. So you could judge for yourself on what happened last November in Houston.
All right, Emilian,
wow.
Your thoughts on that? I mean, you heard punk, and it's way too soon. So many people
but you gotta
died.
Understand something. Although Travis Scott's name was on the ticket, he was not the promoter. Live Nation was the promoter of the event. They should have put more thought into what they were promoting and how they're promoting the concert. So in the concert, when you're on stage, all the lights in your face, and I've done hundreds of concerts. When the lights in your face, you're on stage, you don't know what the hell is going on behind you or in front of you, because and somebody should have stopped the show. Live Nation, the stage manager should have said, rather than collecting more dollars or getting more revenue for online merchandise and online viewers, they should have stopped the show. You don't know what's going on when you're on stage, man. And that's the truth of the matter.
Not to make Emilian, though, what about the fact, really quick, hold on, Emilian, what about the fact that he does know now that 10 people are dead? And should he be moving on so fast, so quickly?
And yes, 10 people are dead. I'm sorry about that. We're all sorry about that. But what are you going to do? You're not going to perform ever again? You got to come out there sometime or another. You got to live your life.
But shouldn't that happen?
You're going to be sued.
Shouldn't that happen after some resolution is done first? After this possibly going through the court systems and they determine who's at fault, and and we've got an actual person or entity to lay blame on.
You know how long this is going to take? It's going to take years before there's some type of resolution. There's not going to be a resolution tomorrow, the next day. They're going to be fighting this court battle for years, unless Live Nation and Live Nation has a tendency of doing this, having concerts where people are injured all over the world. They have billions of followers or billions of concert goers, and there's always some type of incident. It's not just Travis Scott.
Okay, you said earlier that we're all sorry for what happened. Travis Scott has never apologized, and he also knew that night that there was problems. He acknowledged an ambulance, and he acknowledged that people were passed out. So don't tell me he didn't know something was going on. He just kept going and going and going despite the problems.
And then they stopped the concert. But what happens is when you're on stage, you don't know what all the problems are, the situation. You don't know that.
He saw an ambulance. He saw an ambulance. That's not an ice cream truck.
But you know how many ambulances come to a concert? How many ambulances are there? You know, it happens all the time. But the fact of the matter is, the stage manager,
all the time.
The stage manager or the somebody should have stopped the show. The promoter or the stage manager should have stopped the show. Period. Travis Scott's name is on the ticket because he's the draw. But Live Nation is responsible for that situation. If I was Travis Scott, I would be suing Live Nation too.
Well, Live Nation is also promoting the 3 venues in South America. So these guys are probably
they're
still
gonna
on a
keep
honeymoon.
on promoting. They don't care. They do not care, man. They have billions of followers all over the world, and it's been happening. You look it up, how many times Live Nation has had incidents. They are not going to stop promoting shows.
Well, they're nervous about this film coming out because they were talking about possibly blocking the film because they're afraid it's going to taint the jury pool. But I agree with you about Live Nation. They were behind the Las Vegas Route 91 festival where almost 500 people were shot 5 years ago.
Yeah, constantly. They're behind, and they don't care, man. They're making big. This is $1 billion industry. They can afford to pay $1 billion and then keep it going. They're not going to stop.
And Rob G, what about the families out there when they find out or see that Travis Scott is outperforming again? How do you think that will leave them feeling? And do they deserve to have those feelings?
I think the bad feelings they already have on them will just be validated even more. They'll just be reinforced, and they'll be stronger. The poor feelings and the poor thoughts that they have against them will just be reinforced. That's it.
I agree.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, I have a better chance of becoming pregnant than Travis Scott naming 1 out of the 10 victims that died. This guy doesn't
I hope
care.
you don't become pregnant, man. I hope you don't. But
he doesn't care. Travis Scott doesn't care. His actions after the fact has been deplorable. Look what Ariana Grande did when that incident happened at her concert. Her behavior. It was so classy. But Travis Scott, he's a punk. And if you ask me, I think he's a criminal. 10 people died at his concert. 10. Hey, man, that's a lot.
I can tell you one thing.
And Charlie, really quick, let me ask you a question that we had the last time you were on here. Many people suggested that your documentary was too soon and it's looking to profit off these deaths and this tragedy.
Now, we also have a tough question for the filmmaker you just heard there, who dogged Travis Scott out after the break. And we also want to hear from you about this. Do you think it's too soon for Travis Scott to return to the concert stage? Log on to fox26houston.com and let us know how you feel. We'll be back. And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Tonight we're talking Travis Scott's return to the concert stage. He'll perform in South America one day after the first anniversary of the Astroworld Fest tragedy where 10 people died right here in Houston. Documentary filmmaker Charlie Min went in on Scott before the break saying it's too soon. His documentary on the festival debuts this Friday, and I asked him if it's too damn soon for him as well.
The 8 key survivors and witnesses I interviewed, they wanted their stories told, period. And I'm honored that they allowed me to do it. So if people have a problem with that, then they should take their concerns and ask these survivors and victims, why did they participate in the documentary? And I'm out for the message, not the money. It's all about the message. And in my career, I've already donated thousands upon thousands of dollars to victims, a lot of them in Juarez and Tijuana.
Hey, look, but
the 18 people
my
that
thing
took
is,
did anybody tell you no?
Actually, no. I got these 8 survivors through attorneys who represent these victims. And again, every victim has their own way of dealing with a tragedy. Some want to talk. It's part of their healing. Some want no part of it. Some are not sure. I've had victims first say no, and then all of a sudden they contact me and say, oh, you know something? I think I want to talk. I think it might be good for me. It just comes down to the individual.
All right. Well, we want to thank you all. And Charlie, once again, when is and where is your documentary premiering where people can see it?
Yeah, it opens on Friday. This Friday, it's going to run for at least a week. And all the information is on concertcrushfilm.com.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored.
Thank you for having us.